Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. Hello, welcome. And we are playing the round 6 match of the ILH League today. This is the last Swiss round that we have in this league. Currently, obviously, we've done very well. We are 4-1. Unfortunately, took a loss last round against Goat God, but we are still 4-1, which basically means that we kind of have to win this series. If we win this, we go 5-1. We guarantee our space into top 8. If we lose, we go 4-2, and then it becomes a little bit like, I might get in. Only one person with a 4-2 score does get into the top 8, so then you have to kind of look at tiebreakers. So I'm just looking at this game as I have to win this. Let's go 5-1. Let's get this bread. Let's get into top 8. And hopefully, that mentality can push me through this game. Obviously, a little reminder, I'm bringing the Big Warrior, Weapon Rogue, Face Hunter, Libram Paladin. These 4 decks that you see here. These are the 4 decks that I'm bringing to this tournament and to this week. And we are playing against Slaug in our last match. And he has bought the decks. He's also bought Weapon Warrior. He's also bought Weapon Rogue. He's bought Bomb Warrior, Highlander Priest, and Mount Stellar Druid. So now the bans have also come through. He has ended up banning my Face Hunter. So Face Hunter will not be a deck that we play in this series. And I've gone ahead and banned his Highlander Priest. So we have got Weapon Rogue, Big Warrior, and Libram Paladin on my side versus his Weapon Rogue, Bomb Warrior, and Mount Stellar Druid on his side. So very excited to jump into this one. Also a little bit nervous, obviously, as this is kind of a must-win game for me. But let's just jump right into it and see how we do. And hopefully get some good games. This might not be correct, but we're gonna try it. See what's gonna play. I'm guessing he's gonna play the Weapon Rogue. He does. Okay, very good. So this is so his Weapon Rogue is really good against all of my decks. Okay, his Weapon Rogue is super good against all my decks. So I wanted to queue the best matchup into his best deck, right? So the kind of philosophy behind this is most players queue their best lineup first. Okay. And Libram Paladin is not really my best deck, I think, in this matchup. It's kind of up there. All the decks are pretty decent and pretty similar, to be honest. But most people play their best deck first. So I wanted to play, the best deck that I have against his best deck. And in this case, it's going to be the Libram Paladin here. So I'm very happy to get this matchup. Now, hopefully, we can just, correlate that to a win, and that'll be very nice. But yeah, very exciting here. Let's just, oh man, I am super nervous, so I'm not gonna lie, because as I said, I do need to win this game. Basically, we definitely keep the 1 and 2, right? We don't think we keep the Justice here. I'm gonna get his list up a little bit on the side. And this is a really good start for me. So he kept 1 card. Okay, he kept 1 card. And we're on the play, which is super nice, because being on the play as Pure Paladin is super good. Just because you're able to dictate and have initiative on your plays. So now if he plays Spy Mistress, he might coin out another stealth minion. He does not. Okay. So now his Spy Mistress cannot kill my buffed up Aldor. Drop into Goody Two. He's not running Backstab in his list, by the way. So obviously I have a list on the side. I'm looking at it right now. He's cut the Backstabs for, I believe, double Sinister Strike and some other stuff as well. He's running 1 Greenskin, for example. So no Backstab is going to make this matchup a lot better for me. But it's still quite even. It's not like super favored for me. Like I say, I'm favored in this matchup, and I think I am. But it's not like I'm overwhelmingly favored. It's maybe a little bit higher than 50%. So it's still going to be a tough one for sure. No weapon removal in my deck, obviously, so it's quite difficult for me to deal with his stuff. Okay, let's see what he does here. He's thinking about it. He really is thinking about it. Kind of makes me think he might have the weapon in hand. He might want to, like, coin a weapon. I don't think there's actually a way for him to kill... I mean, he could, like, dagger up, coin Deadly Poison, double trade, right? But then, that's so expensive for him. But if he's doing like this, I think I'm in a good position here. So, okay. So what can he do next then? He saved the coin, which is very interesting. Next then he can obviously play a weapon. So either Hooked Scimitar or Self-Sharpening Sword. This is pretty decent. Obviously, as I said, he doesn't have Backstab in the deck. So because of that, it is, you know, I know I can... The Goody Two Shields gets better, basically. I can safely play it, kind of. And not get punished too much. I'm trying to think now, what's my alternative? Alternative is playing this, right? This becomes a 3-5. Is a 3-5 just better than a Goody Two Shields? Right? Maybe it is. And we can just trade. Is a 3-5 just better than a 4-2, right? Divine Shield. Because if he has a dagger, this is quite difficult for him to deal with. He might have to like... Yeah, it also doesn't play into Hook Scimitar. Okay, we're going to do this. And I think we trade as well. You can obviously trade back into the 3-2, but I don't really mind. You could play like Greyheart Sage here and trade in. But then I get a nice trade on the Greyheart Sage and I'm ahead on board, right? So as long as I'm ahead on board, I'm in a good position here. Okay. Okay. That's fine. So, yeah. This deck isn't too hard to play. There's just like a couple of... I mean, okay, so what does that tell me? He doesn't have Greyheart Sage, right? Would you have played Greyheart Sage instead of this play this turn? Potentially, yes. I mean, this does get more power on the board. He knows I only run one Consecration, so he doesn't really scared of playing this. Obviously, I don't have the Consecration here, which is very awkward for me. But like, what can you do next then, for example? You could like coin Jandis. In which case I do want to get like my goody two-shot out there. I mean, this is not that good, right? I think I just always this play. Obviously, I can't trade into those. I mean, it's pretty straightforward play to play that. I mean, I only had 2 options, right? I only had 2 cards which were green, but you still gotta try and think about it and just think about like, you know, you just gotta be thinking like, what cards could he have that could potentially counter me. I don't think he has a Greyheart Sage, and I also don't... He might have a weapon. But it's going to be very different. He's running double sap, so I don't really want to buff, like... Breathing of Authority probably isn't that great. I think it's better just play Elder Truthseeker, because, like, if he saps it back, it's really bad for me. And he might have a sap in hand, because he's not really playing anything that proactive. Like, he was just kind of recycling his 1-mana, 2-mana stealth minions here. So it's not too bad. Also, like, if he saps one of these minions, I guess my Libram of Hope later on becomes better. I don't have it in hand, though, so I can't really be like, okay, it allows my Libram of Hope to stick, but I don't really have it right now. So this deck doesn't really draw cards. He'll pick up the stuff, so he's going to play Deadly Poison. Yeah. So now you can trade the Braggart. He's going to trade the Goody 2 Shields and chill, I guess. Okay. I mean, okay. So... Obviously, there are a lot of lines. I mean, there are 2 main lines we can do. It's either the Elder Truthseeker or it's the Devout Pupil. Devout Pupil obviously gets cheaper later on. And I have double Pupil in hand, so if I can get that really cheap. I don't really have any buffs right now. If I play Truthseeker, he's got a 4 and a 3. If he has any sort of like Volpera Toxin Blade, another Deadly Poison, then you can get a very clean trade on my Truthseeker. Whereas this Divine Shield makes it really awkward for him, I think. And the 5 and 6 Breakpoint is not really different. So I think it's actually the Devout Pupil here. Like, this is definitely more tricky for him to deal with. He might have to sacrifice his stealth. And he still has to buff the weapon, right? So, like, Deadly Poisoning would be the same, whether this is 5 or 6 health, right? It would kill it either way. But just because this has Divine Shield, it makes it more awkward for him. Obviously, as I said, he doesn't have a backstab. So, yeah, like, this is the reason why I can play like this. And I can play the Goody 2 Shields like that. Okay, so he did have that. Does he have a Cutting Class? He does. Okay. But no backstab is going to make it very interesting. I mean, he might just play a bunch of Dread Corsairs here. But now he has to trade the stealth in to kill the Devout Pupil, which I'm okay with. Yeah, and he's also taking a lot of damage. Like, he's already on 10 health, effectively, if I just hit face. Okay, Justice is a good pickup here. I don't really mind the Zealot here. Like, could I just Zealot hit face? Like, is that really an optimal line here? If I go Zealot hit face, I can put him down to 5. He doesn't set up a lethal with the True Silver next turn. I mean, he has no way to heal. I don't think I go face, but I think I still play the Zealot, potentially, here. To get the True Silver, hit the 3-3. I think this is the play. Do we hit face, guys? Like, do we actually hit face? I can put him down to 6. I said 5, sorry, I can't count. I can put him down to 6. Like, does that matter? I think I hit trade. I think we trade here. I mean, he has to trade, right? He can't just go face at this point. Like, he has to clear the board. And again, he's not running backstab, which makes my 4-2 stick, right? They're just super good. Okay. Let's see what he gets from the Varov. That is nothing good. I think he is dead. Well, he's not dead, but... Okay. What does he have? He has a coin left. He still has the coin, guys. I'm kind of a little bit scared about that. He could have like a coin of this now. You could definitely have a coin of this. So you could like coin of this the 4th dude, but then like he's still dying. I mean, it's technically not lethal, right? Like he's not dead on the next turn, but... Okay. Is he gonna coin a... What? Another stealth. Coining a Sinister Strike. He's going face, guys. Very interesting. I'm 2 off. I don't have lethal, right? We definitely don't have lethal here. So, if we don't have lethal, what do we do? I kind of want to put the Devout People... He might have a sap, right? So... Like, he always chose the 3-3, right? Maybe he chose this. The battle. We can go, like, Blessing of Authority, but then we can't put a taunt. I really want to put this taunt in the way. Do he has a sap? I know he has 1 card. I mean, this could be a secret passage, right? So he's probably very likely to get a sap here. I think we just go face. I know he can't heal, so now it kind of denies, like, his weapon's not really able to trade now. It also gives me a consecration out, potentially. Does he have a secret passage? Like, this might be a secret passage, which is really bad for me. Okay, we win. Let's go. Oh, boy. Okay. We get the win with the Paladin. That's really, really crucial here. Damn. Okay, good. Wow. Whew. Okay. All right. Good start. Good start. Definitely a good start, man. Oh, my days. Get the win with the Rogue would be super nice. He might queue Druid. Or he might just queue the Rogue again, honestly. So I don't want to queue Big Warrior. Let's see what he does. Well, he actually does queue the Rogue again. Okay, I'd definitely rather do a mirror than play a Big Warrior into Weapon Rogue, which is pretty much unwinnable for me. So we'll take that. Definitely take that. Alright, let's think about this. So, yeah, so obviously slightly different list. He's not running the backstab, I am. So I think that does put me a little bit ahead. We're definitely not keeping Still Down, so we probably keep double stealth minions, right? I think that's pretty strong. I mean, I could also throw this away to try and look for a Sage or a weapon. Like, is that really vital in this game? I think Delinquent's still good, though. I think we just keep 1 and 2 here. He also kept 1 card. Okay. We're okay with this. Pick up a Secret Passage as well. If I pick up a weapon, it's going to be super good. Okay, so he has Infiltrate as well. That means he doesn't have the Spy Mistress. Okay. This is cool. I'm going to go for a Dagger. I did pick up a Backstab, which is pretty interesting. Do I hit face? You could trade back in or hit with the dagger. What if he plays Greyheart Sage, right? He can trade with the dagger. Maybe I don't hit face. There's no way he can interact if I don't hit face. I don't think I hit face. I'm not sure if this is correct. Like, this has always been like a talking point about like just Rogue in general. He does have the Greyheart Sage, okay. Kind of needs to top deck that. I mean, I could technically coin Secret Passage to try and find the Sage. It's not quite unlikely to get the Sage, I think. He's thinking about Weapon Swing, which makes me think he picked up a weapon in these 2 cards. The mirror, I mean, the mirror is always the mirror, right? Like, anytime you play a mirror in Hearthstone, it's pretty much always a coin flip. I think my list is a little bit more, you know, teched against aggro with the backstabs, but other than that, it's not much difference. I mean, his is also more aggressive because he's running Sinister Strikes instead of Steel Dances, so It's really hard to say. I mean, yeah, it's probably just 50-50 to be honest. We could just backstab hero power here, which is pretty good, and then just go face. We could also just secret passage. We could like coin secret passage and try and look for the sage. What if we don't hit the sage? I mean, it's also good if we hit a weapon like scimitar or a self-sharpening sword. But maybe we don't do that. Maybe it is actually just coin secret passage. Man, it just feels so bad though. It's good if we hit a weapon or sage, and that's 5 cards out of 25. So we are likely to draw at least one of those, drawing 5 cards, right? But my luck with secret passage, I mean, if you guys didn't watch my games earlier, then my luck with secret passage is pretty shitty. So I think I'm gonna hold off on that, because I can still coin Jandis next turn, right? I think coining Jandis is pretty good, so I think I might just go for the dagger play here. Backstab hero power. These now probably go face. I mean, I don't have a Grey Heart Sage. Let's get the damage in, I think. Next time we can coin Jandis and put the pressure on. Like, he has to kind of trade back in, and he doesn't have backstab to do so, so I don't really get punished that much. Like, if this 2-1 goes into the 3-1, it's a little bit of a punish, but it's not too bad. Cutting class. He's definitely had a better draw than me so far, just because he had the Sage, right? Like, Sage is so good. Yeah, cutting class. Okay, no, Dread Corsair. Okay. That is a big weapon. Now Jandis is definitely less good. I mean, I can still kill the 3-3, but then... Jandis is so bad here. What's my alternative, though? It's got to be the Jandis, right? Maybe I higher roll. I should pray for a higher roll. I think I have to at this point. I could probably do a mind tricks on him here. It doesn't really matter, I think. We are taking a lot of damage though. He probably would just go face, not gonna lie. But like, he doesn't have backstab, so he kind of has to trade like one of these in. Top deck's the cutting class. Feels bad, man. That definitely feels bad. Maybe I should have just gone for the 4-4 and not try and be tricky here, but this might work out. He's just gonna go face, right? He is just going to go face, guys. Well, we can trade the board away here, for sure. I mean, we probably play secret passage at this point. This hand is just really bad. Let's go for a passage. Hopefully pick up a sword, I think. Or something. Wow, that's a terrible secret passage. That's actually so bad. What do I even want? Like an Abyss? Abyss would be really good. But he's got a 4-attack weapon coming. He might just kill me next turn. I don't think there's much I can do here. I think I have to go for another passage. Like, that was just such a bad passage. It's quite a bad passage. Can't afford to take 3, I think, but man, I don't think we win this. I think he just had too much of stuff. He just had too much of the nuts. Well played. Yeah, I mean, he just drew better than me, I think. Like, he had the Grey Heart Sage, he had the cutting class. I didn't get any of my card draw. Well played. Alright, the series is tied. 1-1. Kind of annoying. I mean, we lose the mirror, which is kind of bad for me, but it's not total loss right now. It is going to be 1-1. His Weapon Rogue is going to be able to get a win, but I think his Weapon Rogue was always going to get a win anyway, like, even if I won there. But now I just also have to win with my Weapon Rogue, which is kind of bad. Well, apparently this matchup is super favored for me. So that is a good sign, I think. Okay. What do we want to keep here? Probably none of this, right? Probably athletic studies, right? Always a good one drop to have. We want to get like commencement and stuff. Okay, so he's playing Bomb Warrior, by the way. Okay, we drew 2 of our big minions. That's really bad. Yeah, so he's playing Bomb Warrior. We do draw the commencement, which is nice. He's running Quartermasters. And the Broomstick might be really useful later on. To let my big things have rush. So I think we're going to go for that. You kept no cards in the Milligan, so... Okay, but he picked up a Corsair Cash. I also pick up a Corsair Cash, which is really nice. 2 can play that game. 2 can play that game. Gonna go for Hero Power, okay. Probably also just gonna go for Hero Power at this point. We're drawing a lot of our big minions, which is really bad. It's pretty bad because I'm not able to cheat them out. Okay, there's the Wrench Caliber coming down. Pick up a Coerce. Probably just play Reaper Scythe here. Do I need to attack? I think I need to attack, right? Maybe I do attack just to get the weapon off. I have 3 charges of this. I think it's okay to attack. I guess it plays into Battle Rage a little bit, but... We're gonna coin Commencement next turn. Sorry, the turn after next, so... Yeah, this time might be like removing something. You might play like Restonov or something so I can just hard remove it. He's gonna go for a Cutting Class. He just wants to get as many bombs as possible and try and kill me as quick as possible, right? Double Cutting Class, man. Feels bad. Feels bad, man. Okay. Someone's got to lead the charge, sure. Pick up a Brawl. We probably just do nothing here. I guess I could kill it, right? To play around Battle Rage. Next time we can coin Commencement for sure. We still have the Kargath in our deck, which is really bad. We have Deathwing and Rattlegore. I hope we get Rattlegore, basically. We attack with the 4-2. I mean, Spellburst is going to go off next turn. I just don't want him to get Battle Rage value. He's only running 1 Battle Rage. I think we're going to attack. I'm not super sure about this, but we don't actually have that many minions. Like, Commencement's not that... I mean, it's going to hit the Kargath, no, my luck. It's actually just going to hit the Kargath. He's probably going to play Hold Pillager now. There's quite a lot of bombs in my deck, to be honest. Okay. Pick up another Ripper. I'm gonna go for the coin Commencement here. Please don't get Kargath. He's running double Blade Storm. Maybe I play the 1-1 here to play around the Blade Storm. Because then he has to play what? Like Skipper, right? Alongside it. Kinda like this. I don't mind taking the 4 here, I think. Do I mind taking the 4? I mean, having the Divine Shield is not really useful for me. I guess it's useful for like Barrel, potentially. Yeah, I guess we just trade it. Just play around Blade Storm. I think this is fine. Like, it's very difficult to deal with the 1-1. He has to basically use a Skipper here. And he's not running like Coerce and stuff. And he can't really Shield Slam this because he has the Divine Shield. So even if he does a massive amount of armor, I guess you go for like a Skipper Armor Smith turn plus Shield Slam. But we're playing around, at least playing around Blade Storm here. So only running 1 Brawl as well, actually. They're pretty interesting. He has no way to deal with it. I think I actually played around Bladestorm somehow. Feels fucking good, man. Got the Bulwark of Azeroth. We just play it now. They can still got some bombs, potentially. There's no reason to play it now, right? This is always going face. You can't kill the armor smooth, but it's fine. I really wanted the Reaper Scythe there. I didn't want to... Yeah, I really wanted to get Reaper Scythe there. If I got Reaper Scythe, it would have been sick. Just kill off the armor smith, because now you can do some potential risky skipper combos. I mean, he just hasn't drawn Ankar, so it's not like super likely he has the risk skipper in hand. He probably has one at least. He's drawn like more than half his deck, right? Double cutting class definitely helping with that. But this 1-1 might have made his life a little bit difficult here. Yeah, he's just going to trade it in. Okay. He might Deathwing. Okay. Deathwing's fine. Like, it's an even trade, right? Yep. I'll take an even trade. I'm going to kill the 1-1 as well. We definitely just play Troublemaker here, right? Super good on an empty board. Put more pressure on him. And super difficult for him to deal with as well. Like, Bladestorm doesn't really do it. He has, like, double Bladestorm. Leaving the 1-1 on board. Maybe that means he has Brawl, right? Okay, Brawl's kind of annoying. I think we just still play Troublemaker, though. I don't think we just go like, okay, like, it's fine. Can't play around. I mean, yeah, that's probably why I didn't expect the 1-1. So I'm expecting a Brawl coming out this turn. He only has one Brawl, though. But I think he does have it in hand. Like, I'm making that read. We have another one coming out next turn, and then Interdimensional Ripper, which potentially might get Rattlegore, which will definitely just finish the game. Like, if we get 2 Rattlegores onto this board, it's just game over, man. Like, it's just game over. There's nothing that he can do. What can he do here? He has to Brawl, right? He did have the... He actually got it off the top, wow. Okay. Not the worst outcome for me, I guess. Not the best of it. If the Troublemaker lived, it'd been really awkward for me. I guess he could have Bladestorm, but... Quartermaster? Another Range Caliber. We could just play another one of these, right? It's so difficult for him to deal with this. Like, it's like, he was so difficult to deal with that last turn, and now I'm just gonna play another one. I mean, yeah, it's really the power of Troublemaker coming through now. Okay. What does he have? He might have a Shield Slam. I think he might have Bladestorm. I think that Broomstick player might have just won me this game. I don't know. Maybe he didn't even have the Bladestorm, and I'm just, like, overselling it now. Shield Slam. Okay. This Bulwark is blocking a lot of armor. I mean, blocking a lot of damage. I have 6 bombs in my deck, by the way. I'm a little bit scared. But each of these basically blocks like 3 bombs plus weapon hits. We're definitely just going to Dimensional Rip here. Hopefully I pick up the Vargoth. It's actually a 1 out of 3 for Vargoth. Or 2 out of 3 for Rattlegore. Nice. Well, this is probably game. Oh, we kind of high rolled that. I mean, it was 1 out of 3. It was 1 out of 3, so we hit the 33% here, and yeah, Bladestorm. But it just doesn't, like, the Rattlegores just come back, right? And I also get a bunch of 4-1s, I mean 10-10s in my deck, which is super nice. Yeah, Warrior just can't deal with Baragor. Simple as. Simple as. Okay. We should be okay. We still have a lot of armor gain. Karga's Prime should be able to give us a lot of health here. Shield Slam. He has to chew through these, but it's just so impossible for the Warrior. It's actually just so impossible. Okay. I have 6 bombs in my deck, by the way. So I want to kill off these little small minions, right? Because I don't want to... I can't really just play another Dimensional Ripper. I mean, maybe I could. There's a high chance it gets me a Kargath Prime, which will probably just win me the game. Do I just go for the Ripper now? I think we do. Yeah. There we go. Gain 20 armor casually. Put him at 2. I mean... This is why I bought Big Warrior, guys. It just wrecks Warrior. Like, it just wrecks normal Warrior. Like, you know, big wrecks small, basically, at this point. Which sounds wrong, but... Like, they just can't do anything. The Bomb Warrior just can't do anything. Especially Raugo. I mean, I did get quite lucky with the Vargot there, with pulling from the Dimensional Ripper, but... Okay, that's a pretty good turn. He does have getting full bomb, Blastmaster Boom value. But, yeah, it's gonna pop my Bulwark, which is annoying. But there's just no way he comes back from this. Okay, get the win with the Warrior. It's all up to my Weapon Rogue, which is, I mean, I do regret kind of, I think my list isn't really optimal coming into this week. Obviously, you know, when I was deciding what decks to bring, it was a little bit impulsive, which is kind of my trademark at this point. Okay, we drew 2 bombs in a row. A little bit of impulsive bring, so hopefully now it doesn't fuck me over and can get a win. But we go 2-1 up now against Slaug. Okay. Let's fucking go. Let's just see what happens, man. Let's just see what happens, honestly. Hope for the best. And I'm technically favored against the Warrior, but I am still a little bit worried here. Let's see what happens. He's going to play the Warrior first. I guess get the worst matchup out the way.
None can escape my fury.
Okay. So up against the Warrior, obviously it's the one we just played. It's a Bomb Warrior with the armor package. The armor package does make this matchup a little bit better for him, but... I think we full mulligan this, right? It's kind of shitty. We really want to find the self-sharpening sword. Like, that just probably wins me the game. He can't deal with it. It's so hard for him to deal with the self-sharpening sword. Okay, we get the stealth package start. No Greyheart Sage, though, once again. Okay, there's the sword. Super nice. Super, super good. It's a really good pickup. Okay. We might just Corsair Cache. You could possibly coin Bladestorm as well. I don't really mind if he does that, though. Like, I think we just want to get 3 damage in. Give him a choice to coin Bladestorm. We kept 1 card, so maybe it's a Range Caliber, maybe it's a Corsair Cache. Potentially keep Armorsmith in this matchup as well. So let's see what happens here. I mean, would you keep Armorsmith? I don't know if you keep Armorsmith, but... Yeah, you would. Okay. I think we trade... Do we trade it? It's really bad if he has Skipper. I think we trade it, right? We can go, like, Self-Sharpening Sword, 3-1. I could just sap it. Sapping it's kind of bad.
Justice is mine.
Do I trade it? Yeah, I think so. It feels bad to trade it. I'm missing a lot of damage, but I think, like, if you played, like, Skipper plus Skyraider that turn, I would have probably just lost the game off the back of that, so I think this is fine. Okay, gonna be able to get Cutting Class down to 2 mana next turn. Deadly Poison is our best draw. Vampira Toxin Blade is also a really good draw. Okay, we can play that next turn, right? I think we attack and Cutting Class here. Maybe go into another one. Okay, just playing a backstab. Well, parent backstab. Okay. Do we play the Delinquent now? It's really good if it sticks. If it doesn't stick, I'm kind of in trouble, though. I think we play it. I mean, how does he deal with it? He has to, like, Bladestorm it. Or, like, skipper it down. He probably does have a skipper now. He's played Ankar, though. So he could go for a skipper play here. If he doesn't, I'm able to play Sage. Or even just Jandis Barov. But Barov isn't that good against skipper, right? So Barov is probably not that great here. Yeah, there's the skipper. Yeah. So we could go for Jandis into the Dread Corsair. He's already played one skipper. He's got one Lackey in hand. He's got another Pirate in hand. He might have a second skipper. But this is probably the best time as any to play Jandis. Right. We do have to kill the skipper though, I think. Here we get. Got the Chromatic Egg. Are you serious, man? Are you actually kidding me? Like, come on, man. I did not need the Chromatic Egg there. Seriously. Really bad for me. With the Ankar, okay. Shield Slam. Gonna be able to kill most of this board now. Can't believe it's got Chromatic Egg. Seriously, man? Like, are you serious? That's not what I needed right now. Oh, that's not what I needed. Coin Lackey. Evolve Lackey. Oh yeah, of course he gets that 5-drop, right? Makes sense. Really, really makes sense, right? Seems good. Yeah, seems fair. It seems fair, right? Yeah, yeah. I might have to sap that back. Trying to play around Bladestorm as much as possible. I mean, I think this just goes face because we have another sword. I think all of this just goes. It does do. I think I backstab the 1/1 potentially. Right now, Bladestorm is kind of bad. I can just double trade with the, but then I have to double trade with the weapon. Like, if I hit there, then Bladestorm's really good anyway. I think I just hit there, hit face, and then backstab the 1/1. I have another sword, right? So we can, if we pick up a secret passage, we can go like sword passage, try and get some deadly poison and stuff. Or we can just play sword Volpera and go face. He hasn't played a single Bladestorm yet. He's already played one skipper. So what does he have? Oh, what does he have, guys? No Armor Smith. It's Armor Smith, right? Okay, no Armor Smith. Now he I mean, he's ready to play one Armor Smith, so... Do I need to kill that? I mean, it's always this, right? He's on 14, I can deal 3 this turn, put him at 11. If he has Armor Smith, I'm kind of fucked. That's his second skipper. I think we actually trade. Because if he plays Armor Smith, I'm just gonna lose. Yeah, that's a good mulligan for me. I mean, that's a good discard. Fuck, man. I need to pick up a secret passage. Something. Shield slam. Not good. That is not a good draw. I need to pick up a passage here, or Krastenov, or Cutting Class, or anything. I don't think we can afford to trade at this point. He's on 16 health.
Justice is mine. Swiftly.
That's all I can do. He's gonna press Hero Power button every turn though. He's also got double shield block left. He's also got one Armor Smith left. No skippers left though. He has one random pirate in hand. And that Ogremancer is gonna. Oh, I can't deal with the Ogremancer, guys. It's just like, oh man, my Jandice was so bad, and he gets the Ogremancer off the evolve. Like seriously, man. I had 2 chances to get a good minion. I just can't win this now. I can't win this. I'm not even getting the secret path. Like, oh my god, this draw is so bad. Ah, fuck! Like, what can I do here? Because he's gonna get 2/2s either way. What am I supposed to do, man?
Think. Swiftly.
What am I supposed to do? Like, seriously?
Justice is mine. Amazing. Smart move.
No secret path. Can't do anything. I just can't do anything there. That's such a bad draw. That's all it is. There's nothing else we can do. Like, we just see what happens. We gotta hope he doesn't draw the nuts. He's playing Druid. He's got Mount Silla Druid, which is unfavored for us. We just gotta hope he doesn't get the nuts. We gotta hope to get the nuts, and basically that's it. I think the lack of burn in this deck is definitely, you know, an issue here.
Can escape my fury.
No Sinister Strikes, you know, to kind of finish the game off against the Druid. A lot of the time you are able to get them down pretty low by mid-game, but then they kind of just stabilize with the Mount Silla turns or Guardian Animals or something, so... Okay, so I think we keep the Sage, right? I mean, there's so many stealth minions, we gotta try and hit one, I think. I think you keep the Sage. maybe that's incorrect, I don't know. I just got the same 2 cards. Wait, what? I swear I just had Volpera here and Cutting Class here, and I just got them reversed. That is just my luck today, guys. That literally, like... What can I do about that? I mean... Okay, we do pick up a Stealth Minion, which is really big. Like, that's such a big draw, guys. Honestly, that's such a massive draw. Because the hand was looking looking like trash. Absolute trash. Okay. So only 1 Wild Growth. So Wild Growth could potentially come down next turn. If I pick up a Delinquent, I'll attack. Otherwise, I'll probably just dagger up. Do I attack, though? Okay, it's got double studies. So he's got 2 random Druid spells now, and the next one costs 1 less. So, okay, we definitely just dagger here. I mean, do we get attack, though? We have the Volpera Toxin Blade, so maybe we don't. Maybe we just chill. Next turn we're probably playing the Sage, but we could also play this. I mean, depends on what he gets. He had the Wild Growth. I mean, they always have it, guys. Like, I've never played against Druid who doesn't have it. It's so rare. Just don't know why. Do not know why at all. Cruel Fate awaits you in the ashes. Okay. Probably attack at this point. He wants to play Overgrowth. He's not playing Swipe, so... Yeah, I'm just going to attack. This time we have double passage, so it definitely can get some stuff done. There's a sword. Guess I'm getting punished for not attacking with it earlier, but we just play sword now, right? Didn't play around the Thresher. Yeah, it's my bad. I mean, you could have cleared it anyway, right? Because he would have just... Yeah. Krasnov is okay. We could also play Toxin Blade 1-mana draw. I think Krasnov is definitely the play here. But he had the nuts, so... Yeah, nothing I could do. That's probably going to play Corny Zero Ironbark, and I probably just concede. It sounds good to me. I should have played around Cleave, that's true, but... What does he have? Could pop up with Mount Setter as well. He's on the coin, so... The thing about Mount Setter in this matchup is they put a lot of counter pressure on, so like they can just race me a lot of the time. Like he's only on 17, right? I mean, he's still on 17, sorry. It's not like super low.
I supply only the finest creatures.
Time waits for no one. Nature speaks through us.
Okay, the Kidra there is pretty interesting. Okay, I could go for a Secret Passage this turn. I like backstab Secret Passage. Do I want to sap the Mount Seller? Kind of want to sap the Iron. I need to save the sap for like whenever he plays Ironbark, right?
I wonder.
I mean, I never have lethal. I only have double Abyss Ray in my deck. I think it is Secret Passage this turn. Is it? It could be the Toxin Blade cutting class. And I have 3 mana left over for what? Yeah, the Steel Dance just become useless. I think, yeah, I think... There's only one survival of the fittest, by the way. I need to kill the Ghidra, that's the annoying thing. Like, I just need to kill it.
Justice is mine.
We have to go face at this point. We're definitely not trading now. Still have 1 Abyss and 1 Deadly Poison left, right? So I technically have an Abyss out now with Sap, so I can go like Cutting Class totally to my Abyss and then Sap if he plays the Taunts. He's also running 1 Crystal Power though, so if he heals, I'm in a really bad position. Like, but I think I just have to go for this line. This also, the Taunt just protects a bit of damage, I think, but he might play like Overflow now, which would be really bad. But if he doesn't heal this turn somehow, I can potentially win. I don't think he has Iron Bark. I just need no Iron Bark, and I can actually win this. I don't think it's Iron Bark. He probably would have played it the turn before, right? He might have just drawn it, right, by the way. So we have 7 on board. He's going to trade that in, so we have 7. I need to deal 4 damage. He's going to Hero Power, right? He might draw the Iron Bark with the Twilight Runner. Maybe we should, I mean, we couldn't kill everything. Like, if we kill it with... If we hit the weapon into the Twilight Runner there, we just never win.
Time waits for no one.
Get the Crystal Power, man. Oh. Fuck! Oh, and he had the Iron Bark. Is that an Iron Bark or what? Can't deal with this, man. Oh, fuck's sake. We're only running 1 Sap, and he's on 16. I can't even kill him. Like, even if I draw exactly Deadly Poison and Abyss, like, let's say I played this, like, I draw all of my damage, it's still not 16, right? Because I have 6 of the Deadly Poison thing, Abyss, which is 6, 13 plus Toxic Blade, so I'm still 1 off anyway, and I still have to, I can't even get through the both taunts. I mean, this could potentially get me an out, I guess. I mean, I guess I just have to taunt though. This get me like Winged Guardian, I guess, but I mean, is that really doing anything at this point? I don't have a lethal out. I just don't have an out because he found the Iron Bark and the heal. If he didn't have the healing and the Iron Bark, I would have had an out with Secret Passage. I mean, his Twilight Runner drew like 6 cards. What can you do about that? I couldn't kill the Twilight Runner.
May I have this dance?
Cool. It's still dead here. No time to do anything. We lost, guys. We take the loss. Fuck! Man, our weapon row gets sweep. That's super annoying. We had them as well. We had this game. We were 2-1 up, and then we couldn't get a win with the rogue. We had an awful draw against the warrior. And I mean, we had a decent draw in this game, honestly. I think we drew both our weapons. Not both of our weapons. We drew one of our weapons. We drew, the buffs. We drew Deadly Poison. We drew Krasinov. So we had a really good draw, but unfortunately the Druid had a better draw. I mean, he had Wild Growth on 2 into Overgrowth into Guardian Animals into Mount Seller. You just can't beat those, unfortunately, and